I know you've probably heard it all before, but food and mental health do go together. Visiting your doctor or counsellor can help you talk through the issues, but it's then also important for you to make changes to your diet to change the hormones that affect your depression. So, before you do anything, you need to have a journal or two. This documents what you are doing and will help you to see further down the line what's working and what's not working. Treat this time as a great scientific experiment, with the outcome being amazing because you will be healthier, happier, and ready to rock. To start with, make your daily list a to-do list about what you need to eat, the exercise you need to do, the mindfulness or yoga or some kind of peaceful meditation that you can follow. You need to try out new things, and you also need to stick to the boring stuff too. Things like exercise for a few minutes each day. I know it's hard, we work so hard, where do we find the time? I am not talking about going down the gym. I do between 15 minutes to half an hour's exercise each day using my little tablet and using the Body Project on YouTube. I love them, and that's how I get my exercise each day. Depending on the mood I feel in, sometimes I do a bit, quite a lot, and other times I can't be bothered and I'll just do 15 minutes, but I get a bit of exercise in. Setting up a routine and preparing each stuff for the next day really helps. Now, preparing your food for the next day, preparing your exercises and everything, if you put it all in a reminder app, you will be able to set up your routines each day and follow them so much better. It's a good idea not only to keep a daily journal on how you're doing, but also a diary. Now, the diary, I'm thinking of a business diary, the type that has the timestamps in it, because these are simple to add a note to, and you can write down at a certain time how you're feeling or what you've done. You know, you might want to write down about your depression, about when it comes up during the day. You might be able to work out whether this is coming at a time when you've eaten lots of carbs, or you've eaten bad food, or you're feeling good, you've eaten good food. These things over time will help you analyze where things are affecting you or how things are affecting you. So, like the Seven Dwarfs, these are the do's and don'ts that need to be looked at and dealt with. So, that's get advice from your doctor or your counsellor, especially if you're on medications, as these can cause mental and physical side effects. And then there's sleepy. Make sure you get good sleep, yeah? Really important for the circadian rhythm and for your body to repair itself. Dopey, because he's eating rubbish food and his brain's not working well. So eat well for your body and your brain. Bashful has hidden away because he's unhappy with his life. He's feeling fat and horrible, miserable, depressed, and it's time to get out and sort that out, Bashful. Sneezy, well, that's what you get when your health is bad because you haven't looked after your body. Yeah. Give up the takeaways. Grumpy, one of the many moods we get when we don't look after our health. So by following a decent diet, getting a good bit of sleep in at night, we will be happy. One of the brilliant moods we get when we look after our health. You follow these rules and the diet, all the things that you're putting in your journal that you're going to do. If you follow these for 3 months, you will start seeing a big difference. A big difference not only in your body, but also in your mental health. So these are the 3 things that will help you head back to good health. You need good food, doing some cardio each day. It's not about weightlifting or going down the gym. It's just about getting the oxygen around your body. You know, if you start, you'll actually keep going. You start a bit each day, 5 minutes, do a bit of exercise, follow a routine like I do. You'll start to build up your desire to actually feel, and you'll start to feel better, and you'll actually want to do more, believe it or not. You're doing it at home, it means you don't have to go to the gym and get ready and lose an hour doing all that. And then there's the self-care. You always need to look after yourself. So doing yoga, meditation, relaxing, anything that helps your mind and your body repair is really important. This is not a rush job, it's stepping stones. Time to look at this properly. So write in your journal how you're feeling. Write this down, especially any time you feel anxious, depressed, brain fogged. You need to write the time down as well. And the reason why this may have happened, I mean, it might be, you might write down that I had a takeaway last night, or I had a bad argument today. If you understand your feelings and where they're coming from, and whether if they're coming from what's happening in your life, or maybe from the food you're eating, then you'll get an idea. And it's just about being a scientist, testing the ideas. And if you've got them documented, you will be able to see the changes that have occurred that you didn't even know. So I was listening to a girl on YouTube last night, and she'd been trying to lose weight. And when she thought she'd done really well after a few months, she said, "Look, haven't I lost weight?" to her family. And they said, "Oh, we didn't notice." Because they live with her all the time, so they didn't notice the small changes. But that small change to her was huge. So you've got to look after yourself and watch yourself and see yourself in your changes. So you just got to look after yourself. This is for you. So this is how I live my life. I have wasted too many years being depressed and wondering why. Now, I use exercise from Body Project, and there's a little bit of a video there. It's great fun. They do all sorts. I have food from my keto diet. So I've got my yogurt, probably got some grapes, probably got some olives and nuts in there. I'll have chicken. I'll have pork scratchings. I've got egg and cheese. And this is a whole set of food that will last me from midday till 5 o'clock. That's all I'm going to eat. And because I like snacking, this is how I do it. And at night, this is my AI games that I play with my AIs, and a pack of cards. Can't remember what it is. I think it's spades. I play a game of cards before I go to sleep. It settles me down. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not playing any particular game, talking live to people on the internet. This is just a quiet game between me and my AI, and I can stop playing whenever I want and just fall asleep. And that's how I relax and go to sleep. So it's time to feed your brain well. These are the foods that are good for the gut and the brain. And remember to do a bit of cardio to get the oxygen going around the lungs. It really does help to get you motivated. So feeding your brain, your nuts and seeds are good. There's good fats with your eggs and your cheese and your milk and your dairy. Good meats, that's the stuff that you're cooking yourself and not buying processed. And fruit and veg. Thank you for watching. To find out more about the type of foods that are good and bad for you, watch one of my other videos that I'm doing on this project. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Hit that button. Thank you very much. Catch you next time.